All right, let's talk about something we all have to do in SQL, combining text. Today, we're going to master two really useful functions for this, concat and concat_w. Now, they sound almost the same, but trust me, knowing when to use which one, that's the key to writing some really clean and efficient code.
So let's kick things off with a problem I'm sure you've all run into. You've got data split up, right? You've got a first underscore column, a last underscore column, and you just want to put them together into one nice, clean, full underscore name column. Sounds simple enough, doesn't it? So you write your query, you hit run, and you're expecting this beautiful list of full names. But you get this instead. I mean, yeah, the names are combined, but they're all smashed together. No space. Definitely not what we were hoping for.
Okay, so the first tool pretty much everyone reaches for in this situation is the concat function, and its purpose is super straightforward. It just takes whatever pieces of text, or strings as we call them, and sticks them together, end to end, simple.
And using it is really easy. The syntax is just concat, and then inside the parentheses, you list out all the things you want to join. These are your arguments, and they can be column names from your table, or they can be actual bits of text that you type in yourself. So if we apply that to our problem, the query to combine the names from our staff table would look something like this. We'd select concat, pass in first name and last name as the arguments, and then we'll just give that new column a name, full name.
And yep, this brings us right back to the result we saw before. See, the function did exactly what we asked it to. It took the first string and boom, slapped the second string right onto the end of it. But it's missing that one tiny thing that makes all the difference for readability, that space.
And this is the crucial point, right? Concat is super literal. It does only what you tell it to. So if you want a space, or a comma, or a dash, anything, you have to tell it. You have to include that separator as its own separate argument.
The fix is actually really simple. We just add another argument to our function. We stick a space right there, in single quotes, right between the first name and last name columns. It's now the second argument in our list of 3.
And voila! Just like that, we have a perfectly formatted full name column. This works. It totally works. But you can probably imagine if you were trying to build a full address, street, city, state, zip, having to manually add a space or a comma between every single one, that would get old pretty fast.
So that begs the question, right? Is there a better, more efficient way to do this when you've got a bunch of things to join together with the same separator? And thankfully, the answer is a big yes.
Let me introduce you to its cooler, smarter sibling, concat_ws. The WS literally stands for with separator. The name tells you exactly what it's for. This function was built for this exact problem.
Now, how it works is a little different, but it's brilliant. With concat_SWS, the very first thing you give it, the first argument, is the separator you want to use. You tell it once. After that, you just list out all the columns you want to join, and it does the hard work for you, automatically putting that separator in between each one.
So our new, much more elegant query looks like this. See how clean that is? We define our space separator one time, right at the start, and then we just list the columns. It's so much easier to read, and believe me, if you are joining 5 or 6 things, this is a total game changer.
Okay, let's put them side by side. With concat, you're manually putting in every single separator. With concat_ws, you define that separator just once. But here's the really killer feature, how they handle null values. Concat_ws is smart enough to completely skip any nulls you give it. That means you won't get ugly stuff like a trailing comma or a double space in your results. It's a huge deal for clean data.
So, here's the bottom line. For just a quick and dirty join of 2 things, sure, concat is fine. It'll get the job done. But the second you need to join multiple things with the same separator, like a space, a comma, a dash, whatever, concat_ws is hands down the better tool. Your code will be cleaner, easier to read, and just better.
So as you can see, just choosing the right function can make a huge difference in how clean your code is and how reliable your data turns out. It's a small thing that has a big impact. And that leaves me with one final thought for you. Now that you know how to build the perfect name, what other cool, meaningful IDs or labels could you create from the data you're working with?